Nick went off the rails a little bit last series. Is that still the case when we meet him again?
More so, actually. He's come back on a crazy summer of sort of on the back of a lot of more drugs. He didn't really take them before rugby, and now that that's out of the question, there's a lot of powders, a lot of weed, a lot of just experimental stuff. So yeah, he's struggling at the moment actually because he's masking a lot of his problems and problems that come up towards the beginning with copious drug taking.
How are his relationships with the other members of the group?
Better and worse, actually. It's a mixture of the two. He's very much part of the group now. He's been accepted into that group was formed by the end of 8, and over the summer they've become quite close. Nick and Aloe have become quite close, whereas Rich and Grace became closer, which meant that Aloe and Nick sort of started to bond in that way. Especially after Ep 8 again, when they had that journey together. So yeah, his relationship with his brother's on track. Towards the beginning, well, when this series opens, there's no real animosity there between him and Minnie. I think the whole group have become a lot more comfortable with each other.
Obviously, Skims has its controversial moments. Is there anything that you're nervous about this series?
Yeah, Nick is a controversial character. He gets himself in a lot of tricky situations. There is a lot of controversy coming everyone's way, actually. From probably about 20 minutes in, you've got some huge things happening, and that's 20 minutes in episode 1, not even the rest of the series. But yeah, there are some things that I'm nervous about, especially with Nick's episode, but whether that's to do with sex or violence or just emotional things or extreme moments, there's things I'm nervous about, but I'm more excited about them than nervous. I think nervous is a good thing, but I quite enjoy being chucked into those positions, so yeah, I'm looking forward to them as well as being nervous.
There were quite a lot of love triangles last series. Is that the case this series as well?
Yeah. They haven't gotten rid of the love triangles or the sex. Actually, they kind of boosted up all of that. There are new love triangles. They're pretty unexpected love triangles and forbidden relationships. For lack of a better word, just a lot of sex. It's all getting very heated between a lot of characters and a lot of their relationships with other people that we haven't seen or don't see. I think they're getting to the point where sex isn't such a taboo or sex isn't such a big step. When you're younger, it seems to be a much bigger deal than I think these kids have grown up and had a messed up summer and had a great time together, and they've gone through that crazy year as it was. That yeah, sex becomes a lot more popular to all of them, I think.
Do you think fans can expect a lot of surprises and shocks in this series?
Yeah. Well, you should have seen our faces when we found out what we were doing, and we're still finding out more surprises. I think the fans are going to be really, really, really surprised. We're all really excited by it, actually. We've always been excited about it, but I think the more we hear, the more sort of we get into it, because what you guys see is what we go through. So if a fan's massively surprised by a big change, we're even more surprised because we have to perform that big change. And there's a lot of twists and turns this year. Like from Ep 1 to Ep 10, there's 10 episodes. It's crazy. It's not unrealistic, and that's the greatest thing actually. It's not far-fetched or ridiculous. It's just really intense and really. There's lots of big shocks and lots of big surprises. So hopefully they'll like them.